Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme career horoscope for the general collective for the time when the moon is in Capricorn. And as I'm recording this video, the moon is already in Capricorn. It has been there since August 22nd around 8 p.m. Universal Time, and it will remain there till August 25th around 8:30 a.m. Universal Time. So this horoscope will be for that time frame. So your professional identity transitions from karmic dissolution to practical construction as the sun crosses out of the south node in Leo and into Virgo, shifting the focus from who you were in your career to what you are capable of building with skill, precision, and your own two hands. The dramatic professional reckoning that defined the previous days is fading, not disappearing, but settling into the quiet, necessary work of demonstrating competence. You are no longer being asked to release your old professional identity. You are being asked to prove you can do the work. Mercury is still burning through the final degrees of Leo, approaching the nodal axis with increasing precision over this window, ensuring that the negotiations you postponed, the emails you left unsent, the truths you strategically omitted in meetings still demand their moment. There are not new professional challenges arriving. There are old ones finally being addressed. And because Venus in Libra remains in opposition to retrograde Saturn in Aries, this transition lands directly in contracts, financial agreements, and business partnerships. You reach for the ease of professional harmony, for the comfort of being valued without condition, and instead encounter the cold question of whether your work can survive the weight of real accountability, deadlines, deliverables, the daily labor of proving your competence. The challenge is no longer about releasing the past. The karmic door is closing behind you. It is about demonstrating in small, tangible ways that you can build something that lasts. And that demonstration will not come from grand announcements or strategic rebranding. It will come from the quiet, consistent act of delivering when no one is watching. Beneath that professional reckoning, your ambition is being rebuilt from the ground up. The moon transits the full length of Capricorn over this period, moving from 0 degrees to 30, and this is the most career relevant transit possible. Capricorn is a natural sign of ambition, structure, and professional achievement. This is the emotional and material backbone of the entire cycle. Of course, Capricorn does not measure success in abstractions. It measures it in results, in promotions earned, and in the weight of what is real and proven. You want work that shows up. You want achievement, you want advancement that has a shape you can hold, a trajectory you can trust, a future you can point to and say, quote unquote, this is what I earned. The waxing gibbous light swells from 75% to over 92%, and with it, the professional hunger for tangible proof intensifies. You are no longer satisfied with potential. You want evidence. You want your career to demonstrate through measurable results rather than promising conversations that your position is earned. Early in this transit, the moon at 0 degrees Capricorn brings a raw, almost vulnerable need for professional security, a sense of starting from nothing, of asking for recognition without knowing if it will be given. By the time the moon reaches its final degrees, that need has hardened into certainty. You will either have your proof or you will have built your own path. This is not ruthless ambition. This is the professional psyche insisting that authentic achievement must be proven as well as promised, must be built as well as envisioned. Yet, even as the moon demands tangible results, your drive remains distorted by fantasy. Mars in Cancer squares retrograde Neptune throughout this entire window, which means your pursuit of what you want professionally is being clouded by projection. You may be grinding toward a goal that no longer exists, defending a position out of fear rather than strategy, or mistaking exhaustion for dedication. The Cancerian defensiveness of Mars wants to protect your professional standing, but Neptune's fog makes it impossible to see clearly what you are protecting it from. Black Moon Lilith, still retrograding through Sagittarius, adds a fading but persistent echo of wild ambition beneath the Capricorn discipline, a whisper, reminding you that you once wanted to build an empire, to build a hierarchy, to refuse every rule that came with the territory. That hunger is quieter now, receding, but it has not vanished. The tension between what you want and what you chase has never been sharper. This is not indecision. This is your ambition insisting that authentic growth cannot be reduced to compliance alone, nor elevated into fantasy alone. It must be both disciplined and bold, both reliable and self-authored. You cannot have one without the other, and the temptation to choose one over the other will be strongest in the middle of this transit, when Capricorn's demands feel suffocating and Neptune's fog makes escape feel like strategy. The deeper current pulling beneath all of this is Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, quietly dismantling inherited power struggles within institutions, exposing where control has been disguised as mentorship, where obligation has been mistaken for loyalty. This purge operates slowly, almost invisibly, but it is relentless. Careers built on unspoken hierarchies will feel the ground shifting beneath them. And the likely development as Jupiter in Leo trines retrograde Saturn is that if you can hold the practical discipline of what advancement requires alongside the optimism that it can happen, you break through the karmic ceiling entirely. Jupiter's fire meets Saturn's structure, and together they offer something rare: the courage to build without guarantee, the faith to commit to a path without certainty of outcome. What emerges by the end of this transit is not the old career path you rehearsed in the karmic heat of the South Node. It is something more grounded, more self-authored, and far more enduring. A career that has been tested by Capricorn's demands and survived is not fragile. It is architecture, and architecture, unlike fantasy, can hold the weight of ambition. So that is what I have for you today, Collective. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please feel free to like this video or comment this video, share this video or hype this video, or subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, or hype our channel by letting your friends and acquaintances who might benefit from it know about it. All those acts would surely be greatly appreciated. Now, there's a magical service being offered in the description box. Feel free to check it out. It could be very useful. And I do encourage you to stay in tune to future uploads of the channel, as I always try to keep fresh stuff on here for y'all. All sign readings, sign-specific readings, longs and shorts, divinations and astrology readings, and whatever else you would like to see feasible. Now, beyond that, I thank you very much for your time and for being here and being part of our tribe and supporting our channel. Until the next time, blessings.